Hello peeps, it's a hillbilly halfwit and I think it's time for a funny story. And I've been doing some political ones lately and the election is on Thursday, so I'll do one more tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow and the day after, and then we're back to normal. Um, but this was about a friend of mine, an old friend of mine. He sadly passed away now, and we used to call him Billy, Irish Billy. He's a lovely old guy. This is not having a go at him at all. He used to live by my mother. He was a lovely old chap, a real character, and I always used to enjoy my time working with him. But I always remember this funny tale about him. Uh, when I used to work on the wind farm, I used to work with another fella, good friend of mine again, called Yogi, and he's sadly passed away now. Really good fun. Really good fun all the time. And before I went to work on the wind farm, Billy went to work up there. And Yogi was telling me about the very first time he met Billy, and this guy was coming to work, and he was told to meet him at the St. Armand pub in the car park there, and this guy had turned up, and he's coming to help you work at the wind farm. And Billy is Irish, like we used to call him Irish Billy. Like I said, lovely old chap, real man's man, go to the pub, get pissed, have a good fun, and work hard, that sort of thing, and really funny as well. And but Yogi didn't know him then, so he was waiting in the car park in the Sun Inn pub, and he was I don't know, was he sat in a car or leaned against his car, and he could hear this Land Rover, a bit like the one I'm doing up, a Series 3 Land Rover, coming through the village like hell in the night. It was going like a lunatic, and there's a big sweeping corner before you get to the pub. And he's coming like a lunatic through this village, and Yogi's thinking, damn, he's surely going to break now in a minute. And if you don't know where it is, there's a couple of grass roundabouts, well, not roundabouts, areas there. So before you go into the car park, there's a grass area, and then there's a bit where you can drive through the middle. And then there's a car park. So he's coming closer and closer and closer, absolutely flat out. And Yogi starts to run away from his car now. He thought, what the hell is going on? He hits the grass. He jumps over this, it's like kind of a roundabout, straight into the car park, straight across the car park, up the bank the far side then, and it just comes back down on itself and gets stuck with a hitch in the ground. Yogi was in total shock. Remember, he's never met this guy before. So Billy gets out of the vehicle because it's stuck like that with a hitch in the ground like that. Slams the door, got his flask in his hand, goes over to Yogi. Hello, boy. He goes, sorry about that. I forgot to pump the brakes. Oh my God. That was the first time he'd ever met Billy. And Billy's just such a character to work with. He was a really nice guy. I really used to enjoy my time with him. And I was working at this other place when I was building, and Billy was there as well. And he wasn't working with us, but he was working for the lady who owned the farm. And like I said, he's a real character. So what we were doing, we were doing this house up, and the one side of the house used to be a stable. So my boss at the time was we dug it out and things, but the one side was quite a bit out. So he had to because he was putting tiles down, tiles were about that thick in the one corner, because it was quite a way out. And he was having to put a lot of stuff under these tiles, and he was doing it. We popped in to see how and this place where he was doing it was a walk through from the old part to the new part. So the new part had been done, and we were doing the other part. We'd actually done the other part before, but we was having dinner in the other part. So you come through the front door for that one. So my boss had spent all morning tiling this thing, perfect, built all this stuff, real thickness of stuff like that. under the tiles. He'd done it perfect. He was bragging himself up how great he'd done this job. Stay away from there. Don't want you lot going anywhere near that for a day or two. Okay, we were no problem. So we're in having dinner, and next thing, Billy comes in. He comes in and has dinner with us, and has dinner, goes back out, puts his big old wellies on and his leggings on, goes back out. Joe goes back out of the room. Well, somebody had trampled through this place where all these tiles had been put on, and they were all shapes like this, where your footmarks had been gone through. Oh, it looked like a bomb had gone off. It looked terrible. He came back in shouting and bawling at us. I told you, I said, none of us have been here. You've been with us all the time. It couldn't have been us. Not a chance. Because you came from there as soon as you finished it. We were already in here having dinner. So Billy had done it by mistake. It wasn't his fault. He didn't know. But when he came back, the boss was absolutely ramping mad, fuming. And Billy came back in after, and boy, it made me laugh. I had to go out of the room. He was having a go at Billy. He said, you went through it. Billy goes, Jesus, no, it wasn't me. It wasn't that me. I did not go do that. No way at all it was me. He denied it completely, and it had to be him. It couldn't be anyone else with them great big huge Wellingtons. But he denied it like a trooper, and he got away with it. And like I said, I really enjoyed Billy's company. He was a character. It was always fun working with him. And like I said, he lived next to my mum for a long time. This isn't saying nothing bad about him at all. He's a lovely old guy. And yeah, there we are. That's a tale about Billy. And I forgot to pump the brakes. I forgot to pump the brakes. So please subscribe. All the best, Gaz.